I'll use an example from practicum again. And this one didn't quite pan out, but I think the idea is good. So this fall, we piloted a Google site that we wanted our teachers and our teacher candidates, and we were going to invite members of the community eventually, so parents and teacher assistants, and to engage in seminar topics. So what we had done is we worked over the summer, we hired 2 students to set this up. We ran into problems with the technology. It was all set up, ready to go. Emails were all used, but we have a firewall at Mount Royal that doesn't allow outside addresses. So if you don't have an MT Royal, apparently you can't access it. And we tried all kinds of different ways through it. So what started as a really interesting idea to engage through our seminars, the broader community, it has kind of hit a little bit of a roadblock. And again, I think it's just because we're ahead of the way institutions use technology. And I understand, if you go back to my previous comment about privacy being so important, and I understand that part where you have to regulate and you have to be careful of who participates and what access they have. I get that part. Mm-hmm. But in this particular case, the needs of what we thought would be enhanced by a really vibrant forum about topics that kind of explode in the seminars in a really great way. We were really curious if we could do that online. And so we're working again to set this up and try to do it again for winter. So we're going to have another go at it with our integrated semester pilot. So we're going to do it, we're going to scale it down a little bit and do it with 4 schools. And we might design this, CBE has gone to Google, and we might just go through their sites to do it, to make it work.
Yeah.
So it gives us kind of another way, but I think I'm excited to see if this will actually encourage participation by broader membership, and that our teacher candidates can then see the impact of learning through many perspectives, and I think that's exciting.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool.
Do you think people would be as open online as they would in a sit-down seminar group?
I think more so, and especially our teacher candidates, because in an hour it's hard to find voice sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And if the mentor teachers are there, which sometimes happens, we just want to hear from them often and we forget to talk. So a forum will allow multiple voices. The other thing that I've noticed is that principals in particular are really engaged in wanting to give back. So they've been sending me articles that kind of match up, and what do you do with these? So it'll be a place where the things that our principals and teachers are reading, they can post that for us and show us and engage us in professional learning over generations and over time and over perspective. And I think it's got just such a real huge potential for impact.